Russian President Vladimir Putin is hailing a new breakthrough in Russia-China relations following a virtual meeting with Chinese President Xi Jinping. The video summit lasted for more than an hour, and it marks the second time the leaders have spoken this year. Few details of the conversation have been released, but a Kremlin official says Xi agreed to support Putin in his push to get binding security guarantees from the West. Russia is seeking assurances that the U.S. and NATO forces will not deploy weapon systems along Russia's border, including the border it shares with Ukraine. Western countries have raised alarm in recent weeks as Russia has amassed roughly 100,000 troops along its border with Ukraine. Mr. Putin, for his part, told Xi he would attend the opening ceremony for the Beijing Olympics, countering Western countries, including the U.S., who've already announced diplomatic boycotts. More than a dozen people have been hospitalized in Hong Kong after a fire tore through a commercial building in a busy shopping district. The fire started in the utility room on the lower floor of the city's World Trade Center in Causeway Bay, but the flames and smoke quickly made their way up the high-rise building, trapping hundreds of people inside. Firefighters say nearly 800 people had to be rescued from the building. Officials say they are investigating whether a breach of fire safety regulations contributed to the blaze. And Malta has become the first country in Europe to legalize recreational use of cannabis. The country's parliament voted 36 to 27 in favor of reform. The new law allows adults to carry up to 7 grams of cannabis and grow up to 4 plants at home. Smoking is still banned in public and in front of children, with fines totaling roughly $600. Malta's vote comes as several other European countries consider similar measures. Luxembourg has already approved legislation to legalize cultivation, though the law still hasn't gone into effect. And Germany's new government has vowed to legalize marijuana consumption in licensed stores.